Have you ever been faced with rejection? Perhaps you have heard that abrupt no that made you feel rejected or undervalued. But today we will explore together how to turn this experience into an opportunity for growth, following the enlightening teachings of the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Imagine living in a world where every no does not bring you down, but pushes you even further forward. Rejection, if approached wisely, can become the springboard for your self-esteem and inner greatness. It is not about running away from destiny, but understanding that sometimes the universe's no is actually a hidden yes towards something better, towards a path that you might not have considered otherwise. If you feel neglected, ignored, or undervalued, it's time to change the script of your story. In this video, we guide you through 6 powerful lessons that will turn the power of rejection into an opportunity for personal growth. Be sure to like and share the video so that this wisdom can reach as many people as possible. It is time to start this transformative journey together. Are you ready to turn rejection into your greatest victories? Take your place, because your success starts right here, right now. Let us begin with the first lesson. Ignore. When we are faced with the indifference of life, it is crucial that we elevate our position. Let us not let rejection lead us to anger or frustration, but respond with a clear and decisive affirmation of our intrinsic worth. Let us focus on our life, our goals, and our happiness, rather than allowing rejection to undermine us. Rejection can be painful, but we must use it as motivation to grow and progress. Let us build a fortress of self-esteem, a solid foundation we can rely on even when the world seems to ignore us. We allow the silence of others to come against this fortress, thus demonstrating our emotional maturity and resilience. It is important to understand that our value does not diminish because of someone's inability to recognize it. We remain consistent and true to ourselves, allowing our actions to speak louder than the silence of others. With our commitment and authenticity, we continue to shine even when the world seems to ignore our light. Let us now move on to explore the second and third lessons in more depth, which are fundamental to dealing with rejection wisely and turning it into an opportunity for personal growth. The second lesson teaches us not to react emotionally to rejection, but to face it with stoic serenity. This means distancing ourselves from the negative emotions that might arise from rejection and instead focusing on our actions and responses. Remaining calm and composed not only allows us to face rejection with dignity, but also helps us maintain control of our reactions. Instead of allowing rejection to shake us emotionally, we can choose to respond with kindness and politeness, expecting nothing in return. This attitude allows us to preserve our inner worth, recognizing that our self-worth does not depend on the approval of others. The third lesson invites us to master the art of detachment to transform the experience of rejection into something transformative. This means freeing ourselves from the negative emotions associated with rejection and imagining it not as an obstacle, but as a guide to new possibilities. Instead of allowing rejection to influence our mental state, we can choose to focus on activities that enrich our spirit and broaden our horizons. When we adopt this attitude, we discover that what seemed like rejection actually pushes us towards a more satisfying path full of opportunities. The fourth lesson teaches us to prove our worth by using rejection as an opportunity to show our determination and resilience. When we face rejection, it is important not to let it get us down, but rather to use the experience to strengthen our resolve. We breathe deeply and keep moving towards new opportunities without allowing rejection to undermine our sense of self-value. Rejection is not a reflection of our essence or intrinsic worth, but rather an opportunity to rise again with more strength and determination than before. When we prove our worth despite rejection, we show the world our resilience and our ability to overcome obstacles. The fifth lesson encourages us to break contact when necessary. In some cases, silence can be the most powerful response to rejection. We do not allow rejection to affect our emotional well-being or undermine our peace of mind. If we find that a situation or relationship is causing us more harm than good, it is important to be able to walk away to protect our mental health and emotional balance. We recognize that our energy is a precious commodity and that it is best invested in relationships and activities that bring us joy, satisfaction, and personal growth. Finally, the sixth lesson teaches us to act as if rejection does not exist. When faced with rejection, it is essential to maintain our dignity and respect our inner peace. Rather than letting rejection define our personal worth, we focus on social contexts that deserve our attention and participation. We do not allow rejection to undermine our self-esteem or question our intrinsic worth. We are kind to ourselves and continue to pursue our self-improvement. Dealing with rejection requires resilience, self-awareness, and the adoption of practical strategies. We use these lessons as tools to turn rejection into an opportunity for growth and success. Let us continue to cultivate our awareness and act accordingly, as in the end our personal evaluation is what matters most. We sincerely hope you found the video useful and that it enriched your soul. We invite you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more similar content, and look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.